so I'm back from my trip in California, and before I show you guys everything that I recorded, I wanted to let you know that everything is kind of like all over the place because my vlogs weren't really planned out, so it was just kind of a lot like, oh, let me take out my camera and record real quick, you know. When I'm gonna be introducing my friend, I'm sorry, it's because my chair is moving. I'm gonna be introducing my friend Vanessa, and I just wanted to let you know that the reason why we look really tired, especially me, is because we recorded that at 2 in the morning after a long day of walking, and we went go-karting, and we just did a lot of fun stuff that day. So I was really tired, and you can even tell that when my eyes is like kind of like closing because I was so tired. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's gonna be all over the place. So be patient with me. But I am going to be dividing my vlogs into 3 parts. So it's going to be kind of like vlog number 7 part 1 and part 2 and part 3, because if I were to put it all together it would be really long. So I'm just going to talk about like my first and second day in Sacramento. And excuse my cheat sheet here. Okay, so I'm also going to be talking briefly about my experience flying. I just wanted to let you guys know that I absolutely hate flying. It was my first time flying and I was really scared. I am going to talk a little bit about it, but I just wanted to clear that out, that I hated it very much. I was also whispering in the first part of the vlog, I think, because my friend's boyfriend was in the next room and I just talk really loud sometimes, so I was just kind of trying to be quiet, so hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm also going to be showing you guys this clip that I recorded in the San Francisco mall. It was a 5-story mall, guys. It was really cool. I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of what I recorded there. It had like this amazing like ceiling that was like in a dome. Yeah, a dome. So yeah, so that'll be one really cool thing that you're going to see. Another thing that happened was when I got to California and I wanted to pull out my camera, I didn't have an SD card, and I had bought a 32 gigabyte like super nice, supposed to like load up my videos extremely clear SD card, and I left it here at home. So we had to go out and buy one, and it wasn't like the best one because I didn't plan on having to buy one. So that was something that I failed at, but other than that I remembered everything else. But yeah, so Vanessa and I are going to be talking about our first impressions, and we're just going to be talking about what we did. So I just wanted to say thank you to Vanessa and her boyfriend Daniel, because you guys were amazing. I had a blast with you guys. We went out like everywhere and did everything, and I just like got to experience like taking the BART, going to San Francisco, going to my first drive-in theater, which I didn't know even existed. So that was just a blast. And then we went go-karting and I got like a bruise that is kind of like going where I will show it to you. But anyways, so I just want to say thank you so much. You guys were awesome, and I can't wait to come visit you again. So I'm really thankful for you guys taking me out and showing me Sacramento. That's all, pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Oh my god, down?
No, I pushed over. I've almost been pushed over because Angel, I was like, there's not much to make.
It's too high though. It's purposely done high enough for high enough so you won't get pushed over. This is a crazy mall. But yeah. California. So this is day 2, but I'm going to tell you about day 1. So let me first off start off with this was my first ever airplane flight, and I hate it. I hate it so much. The plane ride felt like a roller coaster to me. The way it like goes like in the beginning of the flight, how it goes really fast and then all of a sudden it like goes up. Oh god, like my mind started thinking literal, like what's going on? If we fall, there's nothing, you know, by us, and why is it like being bumpy? Like what's the turbulence? There's nothing around us, and it was just horrible, and I felt sick and I hated it. And then I had to switch planes in Denver, which made it so much worse because I was just like, I have to go through this again in one day. And then the way it lands and how the whole experience to me is horrible. I do not know how people do it. I might get used to it eventually, I don't know, but I just know that I don't like it. And I'm also talking really quiet because my friend's boyfriend is in the next room, and I just think it'll be really awkward if he hears me talking to myself. But yeah, so anyways, so that's what I got going on. And tomorrow's Friday, the Comic-Con starts tomorrow. I am so excited, like, yes, I can't wait to be there. And then on Saturday, which is the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna get to meet Norman, yay! I am so excited, I cannot wait. Hey guys, so I am on my vacation in California. I am currently staying in Sacramento, and so I just kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about my first and second day here. So for my first day, my friend Vanessa, as you can see, who's here, was waiting for me at the airport with this amazing, awesome sign that I'm very thankful for. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll take a picture and show it to you guys later. But it says, "Welcome to Cali, Daniela." It has like an airplane and stuff, so that was really cool. So one of the first things we did was go to San Francisco. We took a train there, the BART, that's what they call it. It stands for Bay Area
Railroad Transportation.
Railroad Transportation. And then, so in San Francisco, we went to a mall. It was a 5-story mall, which I thought was super cool.
Oh yeah, and it was the dome one. Like, so when you look up, it like has like the pretty like dome shape, and it has all like the designs and the stairways and the escalators are all in like a circle.
Yeah, it's really weird though, because you know how in regular malls there's just like an up and down escalade. Like here it was like on one floor it was here, on one floor it was there, on the other floor it was here, like there. It was just really strange. And this mall was, yeah, it was a lot. Like there was so many stores that I've never even heard of, and tons of people. I mean, we went to Victoria's Secret and we were there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it took like 30 minutes for us to go get food, so
it was a little overwhelming, but it was really cool because I've never seen a mall like that before. And I've never been to San Francisco, which I thought was a lot of fun. And then also on our way back, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie, but it's called Fruitvale Station. It's where this guy gets shot and killed.
By the police.
Yeah, by the police, by the BART police. Mm-hmm. And we were like, we actually stopped at that station. So I thought that was really creepy, and I thought I was gonna have nightmares. I was like, oh no.
You're so scared.
Like, let's get out of here.
Nothing happened.
But yeah, the BART police didn't kill us. So we're good. And then, so that was pretty much all of day 1. On day 2, today, which is day 2.
Oh no, but on day 1 we went to that, the dessert diner.
Oh yeah, we went to like
really
this
good.
like, I don't know, like vintagey, old-fashioned,
it looked like, it was like the 80s,
80s?
right? That would be the 80s?
Yeah, 80s.
It looked like when like everybody's on roller skates and they had like the checkered floor and the red like booths. It was so cute. And it was in downtown Sacramento.
And that was a lot of fun. But we got there kind of late and we were like half asleep. But we still were able to get some dessert.
Oh yeah, they only sell dessert too.
It's
all they sell is like cakes and pies and like shakes and stuff.
But it was really good, regardless. So that's what we did for the last thing of day 1. And then today we went go-karting. Yeah, go-karting. And that was fun, but I was really scared actually, because those things go really fast and I was scared to flip, and there was people that bump into you and I was like, dude, you're gonna crack my neck. But
yeah, it's like really dangerous. It's not like the go-karts that they have that like go like 10 miles per hour. These things go like 40 and you have to push the brakes or you will skid out.
Exactly. And we bumped into each other a couple times, you know. But it was fun, except we had to wear like these sleeve thingies that you put on like under your helmet.
It's only because it's like sleeves, so it's like for like sanitation, so your makeup and like if you have lice or something, it doesn't get all over somebody's helmet, because that's gross. I wouldn't want like a nasty helmet.
So you have to wear like that extremely tight thing
it
under
looks
your
really
helmet.
Funny. You should put a picture of how we look.
Yeah, how we look. It was horrible, and it flattened my hair.
It made you like hot and gross.
Oh
and
god,
sweaty.
yes. But I mean, we still had a good time. And then we actually went to a drive-in movie theater. I've never heard of one before, so when we were driving by and I saw like these white screens, I was like, what the heck is that? She was like, a drive-in theater. Like, I was supposed to know this.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know like people didn't have those. I thought everybody knew what like drive-ins are and like seen them before. I guess she's only seen them on like movies, but they're just like the big white theaters.
They're like back in the day, the Sandlot days.
Yeah. I don't know. They're just big white white screens, and then it's a projector, and they just play the movie, and then from your car you listen to the whole like sound of the movie on like a certain radio station that they give you.
Yeah. See, that's all just so weird. I was like, what? Like, where am I living? And we were like able to eat in the car, and that's just so cool. If I had that back at home.
Yeah, and it's cheaper, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we actually watched Inside Out, and it was a really cute movie, but it was also sad.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it because it's really cute. It's like one of those Disney movies that are so cute, but then they get you like with that like tearjerker stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, those Disney movies though. I know. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, I got to experience my first drive-in theater, and we got to eat in a car and like listen to it in a car. That was just really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did today. But something else I wanted to talk to you guys about was how Vanessa and I met. So to start off with, we were both like really big fans of this artist from here in California. I think he's like an underground rapper.
Yeah, he's an underground rapper from like Fresno.
Yeah, this guy isn't even signed or anything, but somehow I saw his cute face on Instagram and I started following him, and like I saw that she was like a huge fan too, who had met him like I don't know how many times.
Like a lot of times.
And I was like super jealous because this guy was like my idol at the time. So like somehow I came in contact with you and we just kind of started talking. Apparently, what was it that I said?
Okay, so it was, I don't know, but I know you like I don't know how like it was on like Instagram. I'm not sure how we like followed each other, how we even connected to each other.
I probably followed her, but I was fangirling so hard.
But something happened to where she seen like a picture of me and Beza, and she was like, hey, I'm gonna go see Beza on this day. And I was like, oh, like how cool. And then she's like, yeah, I'm kind of nervous, and she was like explaining to me like, oh, how should like, I don't know, like how should I take a picture with him? And, like,
how should I
was like, what are you
act?
gonna like? Yeah, I was like, what are you gonna like say to him? And she's like, I don't know. I was like, just like kiss him on the cheek, because like he's just so cute. Like you
I
won't
remember
regret
you
it.
telling me that, and I was like, I'm not gonna kiss him on the cheek. Why
I was
would
like, dude, he won't do
cheek?
anything. He'll be like, okay, cool.
I totally remember that. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
So I don't know. It was cute. It was like she was like asking for advice. I was like, you're fine. Like calm down. He acts like a real person, so
He's
you're okay.
human.
Yeah.
I gotta act like that when I meet Norman too, but that's gonna be a lot harder.
Yeah, because you're like in love with him.
He's like famous. He's on TV.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, so that's kind of how we started talking, and kind of even though we didn't keep up with his music and stuff, we still like talked and would Snapchat and like.
But it wasn't just like about Baze anymore. It was just like about like our life.
Yeah,
like hey, this is happening. What should I do?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
We graduated to like high school and stuff, and started college. So yeah, so we like stayed in contact, but I had never actually met her in person.
Oh yeah.
And obviously she hadn't met me because I live in Albuquerque and she lives here in California, and she's never left California and I had never been to California. So this was just kind of like, you know, is she real? You know, is she?
It was like a weird experience. It was like those Catfish movies, like where you don't know, and it's like that suspenseful, like you're gonna meet them and you're gonna see if they're a real person or they're gonna kill you and like stuff your body in the bottom of the ocean. But
Okay.
she was real.
I ended up being real. So she wanted to talk about the first impressions So go ahead, you go first.
Okay, so I don't know, my first impression when I like walked up, I was like, okay, well, she looks how she looks on like pictures, because you know how some people like can take pictures and they'll look totally different. So I was like, okay, she really like looks like how she looks. And then I was like, oh my gosh, she's so short. Okay, that was what I thought the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, like, dude, this is gonna be so weird, because I'm like 5'7" and she's 5'2". That's like 5 inches I have on her. She's up to my shoulders. So I was like, this is so weird. So I like went up and she didn't see me. I don't think she like recognized me. I don't know. So I like kind of
turned around.
Yeah, I walked like past her. She was waiting for her luggage, and I like went behind and like kicked her, like, I don't know, like friendly, I guess. That's just how I am. So I just like kicked her backpack.
I didn't even like react to it. I was just kind of like, who's kicking me?
And then I don't know, it was weird. Then I was like, hey, and then we just like talked, and it was kind of cool, because I was like, dude, we like click, like we've been talking for a while, or like we've been friends
for like ever.
Yeah, so I was like, that's cool, like at least it's not the awkward like, hey, okay, you ready? Yeah. So I don't know, it was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, so for me, I was kind of nervous, but I knew that you had told me that you were nervous already, so I was like, what? We shouldn't be nervous. I mean, we're just people, you know, we're real. I think everything we like would talk about over Snapchat or Instagram or even Snapchat and put on our stories is like real. So I wasn't like too nervous, but I was more nervous about not finding my luggage at the back of the car.
Yeah.
I was like really nervous about that. So I was just kind of like there, like, is that my bag? I don't know, because they're all black. Is that my bag? I don't know, like, should I get it? You know? So I was like really worried about that when she kicked me. So I was just kind of like
I was like, hey,
and why did she kick me? You know, like. And so, like, obviously, I thought you were tall right away, too. I was like, oh, wow, she's tall. You didn't look tall. In your snaps.
But you didn't look, like, shorter.
Short.
So it was weird, because in, like, pictures and stuff, you can't really tell, like, the height unless they're standing by something. Then you're like, oh, man, like, she's standing by that bed and she's as tall as the bedpost. Or, like, something. I don't know. But, like, you can kind of, like, figure out height by that. But it's just like selfies, so you can't tell how tall they're gonna be. I thought she was gonna be like, I knew she was gonna be shorter than me. I thought she was gonna be like 5'5", so I gave her like 3 inches. So when I seen her, I was like, oh man, that isn't 5'5".
Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely did think that she was taller. And then, but we like started talking right away, and then she snaps a lot with her boyfriend. So for me, it was just kind of like, you know, like you don't know these people. You just see them like on your phone.
You didn't even tell him that I was with him.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's okay. Keep going.
Okay. Well, anyways, so because she like snaps a lot with her boyfriend, like they're always together. I never thought I would actually meet those people that you see only on your phone. So then like after that, like I met her boyfriend, and I was like, oh hey, like you guys are real, like both of you, you know, like.
I think it's weird when you like see people on Snapchat and then you see them really act how they act on Snapchat.
Yeah,
like it's not fake.
Yeah, it's
like it's real, like how they really act.
Real. Weird.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, well I guess she like really acts how she acts.
Yeah, it's not fake, guys.
And we found out we had more things in common. Like,
yeah, totally.
I don't know. It was weird because we kind of, like the way we clicked was like, we just talked, and then we found out like we had a bunch of things in common. We just kind of started conversations about everything, and it was,
we don't like the same things.
Yeah, it was really weird because I didn't think that anybody was like similar to me, except for like maybe Daniel. It's weird. He's really similar to me. I think that's why I get along with him.
And Daniel's her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, but I think he's sleeping.
Yeah,
unless he hears us
talking. But yeah, so that was pretty much how we started talking. Yet yesterday was the first day we've actually met in person. She even introduced me to her dad, like, hey, this is Danielle, I just met her today. That was pretty interesting.
I thought he would react to it like differently, be like, Vanessa, like, what are you doing? Who is this girl? Why is she here? But he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, it's like a long story. We went over Instagram and this. And then he was like, oh, okay, like, hi, Daniela. And he was like being nice. And I was like, oh, thought you would be like, think like I'm crazy. I don't know, but it didn't work out like that.
Yeah, so I'm in California where I've never been before. I have no family here, and I am with Vanessa, a girl that I just met yesterday. Yay! Hi guys.
Bye.